Viewers, new tariffs announced by President Trump are raising concerns about their potential impact on inflation. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell has warned that these tariffs could lead to a sustained increase in consumer prices. And in this report, we'll tell you how these changes may affect everyday goods and services and what it means for consumers.
After Trump announced tariff, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell is now warning that the changes could exacerbate consumer inflation.
While tariffs are highly likely to generate at least a temporary rise in inflation, it's also possible that the effects could be more persistent. Avoiding that outcome would depend on keeping longer-term inflation expectations well anchored, on the size of the effects, and on how long it takes for them to pass through fully to prices. Our obligation is to keep longer-term inflation expectations well anchored and to make certain that a one-time increase in the price level does not become an ongoing inflation problem.
The implications are said to be significant on the wallets of advanced economies. Trump's sweeping new tariff on top of previous levies and retaliations worldwide are expected to increase prices of everyday items. As tariffs are taxes on imported goods, the everyday consumer is the one who would be paying the compensation for this trade battle. But what goods are said to become more expensive? From fruits to vegetables to your next phone purchase, a pharmacy order, new clothes, or a trip to a mechanic who uses auto parts made outside of your country could all be impacted. While the GOP argues that the tariffs would bring back manufacturing to the US, but it will lead to businesses take profit hits or change their supply sources. As modern economies rely heavily on foreign trade, the effects can be otherwise. Overall, consumers will now have to re-evaluate their expenses and budgeting to minimize the impact.
Union Minister of Commerce and Industry Piyush Goyal highlighted the need for investments in emerging technologies such as robotics, automation and machine learning at the inaugural ceremony of the second edition of the Startup Mahakumbh in Delhi on Friday. Piyush Goyal said these innovations are essential for realizing the vision of Viksit Bharat 2047 and establishing India as a global leader in industry and innovation.
What are India's startups doing today? We are focused on food delivery apps, turning unemployed youth into cheap labor so the rich can get their meals without moving out of their house. And against that, what does a Chinese startup do? Work on developing electric mobility, battery technologies, and with that, they're today dominating the electric mobility ecosystem.